Hello everyone, welcome to a guide to strongest battlegrounds. Today I will be teaching you all the combo methods, wall combos, kills, emotes, and so on and so forth. The first thing we are going to start with is combos. Obviously, strongest battlegrounds is one of those combo games of where to get kills you need to learn how to combo. So I'm going to be doing a series on my channel of where I explain each combo thing because it would take me 2 hours to learn combos. A lot of the characters I've played as have pretty decent combos. So I'm going to show you some combos I know and how to block these combos. First we're going to start with the wall combo. So I'm pretty sure a lot of people know of this tactic of where you grab someone, throw them, they get a little bit of knockback, and then what I do is I like to ram them into a tree, and then wall combo them, which neither did. So, a few things about this combo. A lot of things I like to do because a lot of people are like, but that doesn't work, Iron Spider. That doesn't work at all. So what I do is I go away from the person. So like a lot of people would dash out of that. So I like turn my camera 90 degrees to like bang, hit them. Because they're like, I'm just gonna dash out of this. Well, no, that's not gonna happen because this doesn't work 100% of the time. It works some of the time. Anyways, now you're like, how do I wall combo though? This is actually a big confusing part. A lot of people, like even some pros, don't know how to wall combo. So the way of how you wall combo is actually not that complicated. When I tried to figure out how to wall combo, because I saw people like slam me against the wall and then do like this cool animation. And I'm like, how do you do that? Now, so the first thing you want to do is you want to hit your opponent 4 times and then click Q. Now while you're doing this, don't aim like away from the camera or anything. Just hit them 4 times and then you'll see this little kick animation. And then you dash towards them. And then you get your wall combo. Now, it's all different animations. So you get them against tree, trash can, or wall. And I'm pretty sure benches are also a thing. So you go bang, bang, bang. Now obviously you can also do this. And finishers. Now we're going to talk about finishers. Finishers are probably one of the most coolest things I like about strongest battlegrounds. It's a really cool feature. So even finishers, you can actually combo with them, which I don't think a lot of people know. So if I was to finish this dude, I do a double slam. So imagine I'm 2v1ing right now. And I'm comboing, so this is player A, and then the other person is player B. And I'm comboing this guy, and he's like, oh, I'm dead. Okay, he's 7 health, and then I'm fighting this other guy. And I'm like losing. I block. We'll get to counting in a minute, and then I take this dude, slam that into him. And I use that extra knockback to then start comboing this opponent, which is already about half health because I was comboing them in the first place. So a few things you want to do is you also want to be careful of people blocking, block holders. Kind of annoying, but you gotta learn how to counter them. So a few methods of block holding, if you want to get into it yourself, is when someone dashes towards you, the main concept of it is you block, they punch, and then you attack. Because there is actually, if you punch or hold, you punch it and then you have like a little cooldown. So they can just punch you, and when you're hit, there's a bit of a time frame of where you can't punch. So they block and they punch you and then they start comboing you, right? So you gotta watch out for that. So you wanna start comboing them. The main objective is to avoid, so if you're a hero hunter, what you want to do is you want to dash, avoid them. So like go on them, see when they do it. There's a few abilities that can in fact counter flowing water, hunter's grasp, and things like that can counter it. Now I see a lot of people just stand there with block holding up. Now, so when they do that, you can just like combo them with flowing water or hunter's grasp really easily. It's not that difficult. A few things about comboing. You can uppercut and slam down, which I'm gonna explain in a minute. So when you uppercut, they go up and they get a bit of a knockback. There's a few things you can do with this. One, when you're metal bat, you can grand slam and you do a different animation. But when you're this character, you can do something like that. So when you don't want to waste your flowing water because then they're going to dash, you can start comboing them and be like, oh, I'm just going to be fine. And then you knock them up. Now, you can also do this technique, which obviously isn't that easy. You're like, but that's pretty easy. It's not, actually. You need to time. A lot of these things you need to time. You can't just knock them up and then instantly do it afterwards. This is what happens if you would. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So like flowing water, sometimes it works. Now for hunter's grasp, they just fall. For the other abilities, they don't. So a few things is emotes. Emotes are fun. Now I've actually already been getting some kills today, but let me explain how you get emotes. 50 kills, it's pretty straightforward. No emote, 37 kills, 50 kills, or 25 Robux. Hold emote down to change. I already have a few myself. So all abilities will work, so you can be like bang, right? But sometimes they're high enough. Sometimes it goes a bit higher, and sometimes it doesn't. Now ultimate combos. Oh, ultimate combos are fun. So there's a few ultimates considering with the new character Tatsumaki, which once they release, I will talk about them in the series. So a few things is the cool animation, obviously, and obviously you can turn off that. I'm gonna turn sound off because it's really loud. So you can combo them by doing this, bang, bang. And then there's a few other things you can do. You can do crushed rock, which then you can dash in, use water stream rock smashing, rock spitting fist, and then you can finish them off with just like a grand slam. I will also explain how to do a grand slam in a second. Once my ultimate was off. Also, a few things about ultimates. There's timers on them, so you gotta act quick when you're comboing someone. Obviously, that's how combos work. You gotta act quick. A few things about them now is that a grand slam, an uppercut works when you're punching and you hold space. That's what happens. But then if you hit 3 times and then do a fourth one, except you jump. So I get these mixed up a lot. I'm trying to grand slam someone and then I'm like, bang, I did it. But then sometimes I'm grand slamming them and I don't go away and it does an uppercut by mistake. So you always got to be careful of like, oh. Now a lot of the times it actually works out for me. Like I'm like comboing them and I'm like hunter's grasp and then I use the wrong ability and it sometimes works out, sometimes doesn't and gets me killed. So I'm like bang, bang, bang. Another few things. Killing people. Is it difficult? Yes, yeah, it kind of is. So, obviously, your cool emotes here, like that. You also got this. Now, what I see, a few ways to get kills is either, one, you can take people out by learning from this guide or any other guide. Now, what I find difficult about learning from wikis, what me and my friend Twill learned when we were trying to figure out how to wall combo, is I saw M1s in mine, and I'm like, what the heck is an M1? it's a click, and then M2 is just right click or O2 or whatever. Now, a few things is that shift lock. Shift lock's actually very useful, and I'm gonna go to my settings so I can show you how to enable shift lock. It's right here, so you can turn it off, and then when I press shift, obviously shift lock, and now when I'm pushing shift, nothing is happening. So we go back to my settings and we turn it on. Shift lock normally won't automatically be on. So a few games would be control. So if you're playing a battle game, another battlegrounds game, just be aware it could be control, shift, or anything. But this strongest battlegrounds, shift. Now, how to win 2v1s. 2v1s are very difficult to win because it's obviously two people, and either one of them can be really good, one can be really bad. Normally what you want to do in a 2v1 is go for the worst person, and then as you're comboing them, Hero Hunter, for example, when you do Lethal Whirlwind stream, you hit them, slam them to the ground, like bang, and then bang. So if you hit them both with that, you do damage. So when you fight the good dude, he's at this kind of health, and he's like, oh, I'm dead. Right? And then bang, bang, bang. Now obviously, a few things about slamming down is if you want to do instant, you go 1, 2, 3, and then you jump and you go. Now obviously this is time thing, 1, 2, 3. And as you can see it worked. So when you're comboing someone, don't do 1, 2, 3. A lot of the time this method doesn't work, so if you're gonna start doing that, then just combo them. Now getting the abilities in. It's very, very important that you get most of your abilities in. And I'm gonna tell you a few techniques to keep your abilities off cooldown. 1, slow hitting. A lot of people hate slow hitters because they think it's just a thing that doesn't do anything. No, you're wrong. It does a lot of stuff actually. So when you're slow hitting is very hard to do. So you go bang, bang, bang. 1, 2. Now the reason for slow hitting is because you slowly hit and eventually you charge your ultimate up. Subscribe if you want to see anything else in the series. See ya.